Hello everyone, welcome on back to Survival Challenge. Alright, so we have one field that does need to be sprayed, so I'm heading over there now. But I would like to get this field here. It does need lime. It's possible some of the fields that we might be harvesting today needs it too. It's a possibility, at least. I'll probably go ahead and double check, but I think they might, honestly. Let's get the time speed up a little bit too. I have done a little bit more digging in the issues I was having last month, where it would show it was raining, but it wasn't. I wasn't sure what was going on. Anytime you open a menu, but if I had all the mods active, it wasn't an issue. I don't know. From what I can find, for some reason, anytime you change the weather, I guess it would be the way to put it. So the screenshot mod that I use, it changes the weather. It basically reloads the weather. I'm not gonna obviously show you because then we're gonna have issues. I'd have to restart my save at least. I try to do it in the dev control mod too, in here. Again, not going to show you because then it has issues. Does the same thing. So it's something with reloading the weather causes issues. So I'm probably going to take a gander on a separate save, kind of see if I have every single mod active. Does it still affect it? I would think it still would have the issue. Then I wanted to see if I just have like the screenshot mod active, will it still bug out? Because then it would tell me it's something with reloading the weather causes that issue. And I might also see if doing it through the in-game settings in here, if that has an issue. I believe that reloads it. If there seems to be an issue, I'll probably put a bug report in. This is the first time I've had this issue in 25. It seems to be something with the most recent patch. Don't know what they would have did that affected it, but maybe something with weather, clearly. So that'll be something I'll do a little testing on, see if I can at least narrow it down a little bit and see if it's just is it going to be a mod issue or even base game? I don't know. I never had that issue before, so I will. I'll do a little checking into it and see. Yeah, obviously for the time being, if you're mainly PC, if you have any mods and stuff that cause the weather to reload, you might have an issue. You might have to, save and quit out and then go back in. So I will probably have to do my screenshots for thumbnails a little bit different. That's the mod I use for that. Obviously, anytime I go into it, anytime I open a menu, it's going to start having some weird weather effects, so. It's just one of those things. I'll have to probably just take thumbnails afterwards or something. I did download a new mod for the honeybees. Price-wise, it seemed to be about the same. I don't think it really matters too much, but we have a little bit more options at least. That was something I would like to get done today, so. Not 100% sure where I'm going to kind of fit them, because I have learned last month most of my fields are slightly out of bounds. So, I can't just place it next to a field. I would like to get one by this canola field. I wonder if I could put one next to that shed. And would it get this piece still? It's a large field, obviously. Curious. Maybe it would still catch it, I guess. So I'll have to try to still fit maybe a smaller one closer to that field. But might be like right on the edge or something, right on a corner. And we'll see, I guess, from that. Yeah, one right next to that shed would actually, it would work. And then I'd put the spawn point somewhere in the farm, probably. Doesn't really matter too much where the spawn point is. Well, I just want it somewhere convenient, really. That's what the main concern would be, at least. And then, so we got a lot of different other activities we gotta do today. I don't think we'll combine the field yet today, because obviously I would like to try to get fields replanted. Generally speaking, replanting the fields are generally the #1 priority. Unless I need the... They should be good one more month. If I get any harvest done, I would like to get the sorghum done. Oats aren't a huge concern because I'm not going to use those for a while. Yeah, sorghum maybe just because obviously for chicken food, which I have some on hand though still, so not a huge deal in the end. Alright, well I think we got 1 or 2 more sections I gotta go down and it should be good here. And I'll see if we got a decent amount of lime. It's possible 2 of those fields might be lime as well. The 2 that need to be harvested. The one field that sorghum will go into now, that I need to plant, this one right in front of us, that one does not need it when I was checking. I checked last month before harvesting. I would think it's still good. Probably should double check, but... that one won't need it, so this is this longer field, and really... there's only one section of the long field that needs it. I'm just going to do the whole thing, though. It's a lot easier to do the whole thing, not just a section of it. Because that was a field that we combined with another one, so... all of a sudden, one field needs it earlier. Well, one of the old 2 fields needed it earlier, so you just do the whole thing. Then you kind of avoid that issue in the future. I'm going to do the harvest first. Then I can just come in and do all of these 3 fields at once. And honestly, at this point, I can just do that other field too. If I'm already doing 3 fields, I might just finish it out and do that one as well. Alright, so I'll do the oat field first and then the sorghum. Like I said, I'm not 100% sure if I need the trailer. It might fit all into the combine for the sorghum. I feel most confident in the sorghum being able to fit. Maybe that's the wrong way to look at it, because this is not using a ton, but I haven't did oats in a while too, so. Well, then the future would be these 2 fields getting combined, which actually, would I want to wait for lime spreading then? Might be possible. I might want to wait to spread the lime. Trying to think. I mean, I'll spread the lime regardless, and it's not that bad. Just to go through and just top off this little section in the middle. So I'll just do it all at once, and then we'll see after that. It's not that bad to just do that one section and just top it off. Obviously, I would like everything to be at the same level. That way, it's easier to know when things aren't good. Well, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and start the time lapse. I'll for sure get the 2 harvests done. We'll see if I decide to do the liming in here as well, the lime spreading. But yeah, I will talk to everyone once the time lapse is done. So we're just about done here with the harvest. Everything seems to be fitting, obviously, into here, which is good news, but... Yeah, I think, what I'll probably do is I'll go through and I'll end up lime spreading all of these, obviously. But I'll get these two fields combined, and then I'll spread the lime. And I'll probably plant maybe one field if I can. That seems to be the best way to do this, at least. That way everything is at a good level, and I don't have to go back through and obviously do that little bit of a section that I'm going to plow up eventually anyways. Which, while that is unloading, I'll just go in here and do that, actually. Alright. Oh, no, not chickens. There should actually be another spawn point, too, I know. I think, yep. There's another one in here. Or, yeah, one of these, but yeah, I'll still probably go with one of these larger ones. Let's see. This was one of them, the beehives mod. This is 33 hives in it. This also has 33 hives. So that'd probably be smarter to go with this one then, because it'd be cheaper. It's nice when they tell you how many hives are in it. Yeah, I'd be smarter to go with this one. Because it's, I mean, unless this one might produce more. Sometimes mods can do that. But you know what? I think I might do that, honestly. Just in case it does produce a little bit more. So I will put that right here. And I would like to try to put a couple of smaller ones throughout, if possible. Obviously, this really doesn't tell me how many hives are in each, so... And generally, I try to spread them out around fields, but obviously, I don't own a lot of this, because for some reason, I put these right at the edge. Normally, that's not a big deal, but... And I'll put one... Actually, I might want a larger one on this corner. So I want to make sure this field is covered. That's where all my canola really runs. And I am able to put it up here, actually. And then I'll put these smaller ones around here. I'll put one there. This one, yeah, might be covered, but I'll put another one up there in that corner. These would not have any coverage at the current moment. So I'm going to try to figure out where to put this at. I'll put one there. Well, it doesn't affect corn, and this is probably mainly going to be corn. That's my thought process, at least. Oh, then I gotta put a spawn point. Otherwise, I'm not going to get very far here. And spawn point, honestly, would it fit kind of in here? It would. I push this right up against here. So there we go. We'll spawn that in. As long as pallets are spawning, I'm not going to be too concerned about the leveling of it. It should still spawn in, though. Yeah, there's all our beehives now. We have, what, one over there, here, and a couple of smaller ones kind of just scattered around. It's more so just to kind of cover all of our bases, all of our fields. Have a hive by it, so if I decide to put sunflowers or canola or something by it, I'm going to get that little bit of a boost yield. I don't think it's a ton. It's like 2%. It's pretty minimal, but it's still enough to be thoughtful about it and think, alright, I should make sure, if I'm going to do bees, I should make sure it's by some of my fields. And really, bees aren't that bad to do, so it's if you got the money, it doesn't hurt you. You just have the cost of buying them, and that's it. You don't have to pay for anything else, and you just get money. So we'll see how much I end up producing. I'm a little bit concerned, obviously, about our modded one down there. I know some mod ones can produce almost an unrealistic amount. So I will have to keep in mind that I do have that. If it is that bad, like I'm getting 5 pallets a month, then yeah, that's a bit of an issue. But if it's not, you know, too bad, if it's like at most a pallet, it's not too bad then. Alright, let's get this put into the shed. Then, yeah, that's already hooked up. So if I decide to end up planting, I can just go. Honestly, it's kind of probably best to do these 2 fields, because then I still have that, you know, runway in there, that road in there that I can take a combine down if I end up putting a fairly large cow barn in that other field. Now, this won't take too long to get these combined. Then obviously I will get everything limed, which I might want to buy a little bit more. It's hard to say, you're just kind of topping it off. It's not going to be as much as a brand new field. And let's get this one. Now that is all combined. Make sure crate fields is off. Yep. Right, we'll get this brought back and put it into the shed, then we'll start working on getting the fields limed. If I have time, I'll maybe plant one of the fields, but not too concerned if I don't. Otherwise, we can just, you know, get everything done next month. If I do any of them, it'll likely be the smaller field. I'll just do sorghum in. So I'll still put this down by the planter. And that way I know for a fact I should have enough, you know, liquid fertilizer and everything for it. I won't have to fill up, because that field won't take that much. Alright, so we'll get that turned off. Let's go to the versatile. How much do I have in here still? I have 14, almost 15,000 liters in there. If I need, I guess I could buy it in the middle. Let's get this field. We'll do this field. This one doesn't really need it nearly as much as the others would. This is like really just a top off. Yeah. But if I'm going through and doing this, you know, how many other fields I'm at, or just top them off. Well, it looks like I might be high in spots. I haven't used too much in the first field. We'll see. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and start the time lapse. We'll get these fields all limed, and like I said, as long as we have time, we'll get one of these fields planted, maybe. So I'll talk to everyone once the time lapse is done.
to my bed, and you're the only one.
Alright, so we're just about done here with the planting. We actually got a lot more done than I kind of expected, to be honest, but the lime spreading didn't take too long either, so. Get that folded up, but yeah, we got the sorghum field planted, and we also got that soybean field done. I consider doing that field, but I am not 100% sure which field or which crop I'm going to put in it yet. I don't know yet. Will it be something to sell or something to put into a production? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe bread or whole wheat bread again, maybe. Be a lot. It would be a lot. But it would be something. It would be something. So, I don't know. We'll see how I'm sure I'll come up with something by next time, and then yeah, I'll look into where I kind of want the grape processing unit and cows or water buffalo. At which section? I'm thinking probably cows would be best over here. If I have room, I'll put the grape processing. If not, I'll be back there. We'll see, but anyways, that is about everything for today. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you in the next video. Bye.